I wonder if I'll be able to kill you with a back attack here. Nah, not quite. Let's do a resurrection here, just so Velhart can come back. Yes, hello. Goodbye. Oh, sorry, I was yawning. Ha! We got them all. Blame me. It's alright now. You saved me. Thank you all. Blame me. Don't you remember me? Ah, aren't you the one who tried to talk me into modeling for Girth? Why did you come to a place like this? Good question. We went to the inn on a request from Dan, then Menair came and told us the situation. So you came to save me. Thank you. You're welcome. Did you manage to snag some of the happy herb? You bet. Plenty of it. If I was in this kind of danger, I wonder if the others are alright now. I'm especially worried about Dan. We managed to rescue Lamb before she was harmed. Now we plan to head to Corcado Mountains to find Dan. You have to bring him back. We will. Bet on it. Well, okay. Come on, Alec. Let's hurry. To the next area, the final area. It's the mountain range up here. That's the Great Scar. This is Corcado Mountain Range. Well, this is where the Corcado spring water should be found. Yeah. Hopefully Dan is here. I hope he's alright. Me too. Help! I'm being chased by monsters. It's Dan. Yeah, who are you? We've come to help you. Menair sent us. I love Alec's theme. His theme is really good. We'll talk about that later. Leave these monsters to us. You got it. Stand ready. But just go with the guys again. Yeah, go with the guys again. Why not? I watched your playthrough of Octolad 2, and that final boss looked absolutely terrible at the end of a real good game. Yeah, join the club. I was very astounded they put something that bad. That final boss is trash. I love that game, but man, that final boss made me want to die. Bum, 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 bum. Just go card field. Yo, I feel like, speaking of difficulty in this game, I feel like they really, maybe that's why they dropped the ball on 3's difficulty. Maybe they were like, yo, we made that final boss in the second game trash. We should, like, dial it back for the third game. So they accidentally made it too easy in some instances. Which means the Octolad devs don't know how to balance difficulty all that well. Honestly, I don't think Octolad 2 was like a super hard game or anything. It had some level curves. It had some annoying level curves, but it didn't really make the game harder. all that much, to be honest. Other than that final boss. But the final boss was mostly just a giant HP sponge. And it was just annoyingly difficult. And it feels like for the third game, they kind of like... they just made it too easy because of that. Which, I mean, I guess I would rather a game be too easy than too hard, but... it still doesn't really rectify the issue. Overall, I think this game is good. We'll see how it gets later in the story. I'm actually kind of excited for the story because we got the hovercraft and everything. And it feels like if the game's not going to have too many guilds left, it's probably going to have a lot more story. Like, the pace of the game isn't going to be as disjointed. So I'm kind of excited for the game. But it depends on what happens. But so far, I would call this game good. I wouldn't call it great, but I would call it good. Like, maybe a solid 6 out of 10. We'll see if that review changes, like that ranking. It could change, I guess. I'd probably put it anywhere from like a 5 to a 6. Definitely average. Definitely not below average. Alright. Dan, you alright? I'm fine, thanks. I know you. You modeled for Girth, didn't you? What are you doing here? Manair sent us to look for you. We're just really glad you're not hurt. Did you manage to get the Carcado spring water? Yes. Were you the one that took my request regarding Girth? Yes. When we went to the inn to begin your job, Manair arrived. She was worried about you and the others, so our job changed a little. It's fortunate that she came when she did. You probably shouldn't have come out here alone anyway. Yeah, I know that now. We were just in a hurry because there wasn't much time until the exhibition. So, have you found my wife, Lamy? Please don't worry, we saved both of them. I think they're returning to Ren City now. I see. Good. Really, thank you so much. Well, we'll return to the city too and go to Manair's shop. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough, Arietta, because Arc the Lad, the first game, very meh. Second game, really, really good. And it's just really unfortunate how lesser known these games are. So anyone that's like finding the games, whether playing them or finding playthroughs of them and stuff, I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the only people with an Arc the Lad 3 playthrough. Like, in general, there are very few. I was curious, like, oh, how many people played through Arc the Lad 3? I think there's only like 2 or 3 other people who played through Arc the Lad 3 on YouTube. The second game probably has around the same amount, if not a little more. But, so anyone getting into the games or watching the playthroughs or anything, I'm really, like, I'm glad more people, I'm really glad more people are, like, getting into the franchise, I guess, and watching and learning of the games in general. Because they're not as known as other gems and stuff. Enjoyed the playthrough? Glad to hear it. Here, it's finished. This is the special apple brandy. Certainly smells inviting. I'll just try and nip. Be careful not to drink too much. You're already tired from gathering the ingredients. Yes, I know. Thank you, Manair. I think Girth will be pleased with this. If you're about to thank anyone, thank this hunter and all his friends. If they hadn't gotten involved, things would have turned out quite badly, I assure you. You're right, thanks. Just doing my job. Please don't go to known monster areas by yourself, okay? We should probably go soon. Girth will be waiting. That's right. If we don't hurry, we'll miss the exhibition. Then let's go. Remember, be careful. Are we going to see Girth at all? Oh right, it's in Paldos. Wow, Paldos is wonderful. What should I do if a rich man falls in love with me? We should probably find the exhibit hall. I wonder what Girth is showing. I'm sure he has more than one picture of me. How come? I modeled for him on so many occasions I lost count. I think I'm his favorite model. We modeled too. What did you say? When Girth couldn't find a model, he asked us to stand in. I didn't know that. So there's a chance he'll be showing some work based on our sessions. What should we do if the people who see the picture come to our inn? What are you thinking? People are going to be looking at the pictures of me and me alone. I think he'll be showing pictures based on our modeling sessions. Remember how hard that work was? To be in a major exhibition would almost make it worthwhile. Right, Alec? I guess. Come on, let's go. My mouth is super dry and I drank all my water. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, I get to do this Catch Meme Man voice again. This is the moment you've been waiting for, hosted by the MC you all love, Catch Meme Man. The millennial art presentation is about to begin. Our featured artist once said, wherever there's a model, there I draw. And when the brilliant man started, he was so poor he could not even afford art supplies. But he never gave up. Clenching his teeth, clenching his fist, clenching his, well, whatever else. He kept the pain inside and kept drawing. I'm sure you'll all be wildly insane over him. The genius from Ren, Girth. My mouth is so dry. Girth, why don't you tell us a little about the work you're about to unveil? Why, thank you, Catch. I'd love to. First of all, I want to say how happy I am that all these people showed up. Yo, good for Girth, man. Just a round of applause for Girth. Just getting to see him early in the job and, like, getting to see this moment. I don't really, like, care for Girth all that much. I'm just gonna say it, but I like this NPC dialogue. Not dialogue. NPC consistency, like continuity. Like, we got to help Girth with his modeling, and now he's here, standing in front of all these people about to do a presentation. Good for Girth. Good for him. I was in the process of convincing myself that no one would show. What I want to say most before I show my work is this. My work could not have been without the love and support of so many people. When I was studying and practicing in Ren, many in the what's wrong, Master Girth? The people I was talking about, many of them are here. Well, this is a treat. Why don't you welcome them to the stage? Alright, please come on up here. I don't know. What should we do? Come on, let's get up there. Girth wants it that way. So Girth is pretty neat. I don't like love or like Girth, but I think Girth is a neat little NPC that they made in this game. I'm so glad you all made it. It's been so long. Girth, you've become such a great artist. We're all so proud of you. Yeah, congratulations, Girth. Blamey, thank you. And thank you for making the love journey from Ren to see this unveiling. We wouldn't have missed it for the world, Girth. You're like a son to us. Oh yes, and we brought some special apple brandies to celebrate. You did this for me. It wasn't easy, but we did. I can't believe it. This brandy is very difficult to make. It was a little difficult, but working together, we did it. We wanted the celebration to be special, dear. This must be the happiest day of my life so far. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Ah, folks, now doesn't that touching scene bring a tear to your eye? I don't recall ever seeing such a beautiful scene played out on this stage. And now, to make this even better, it's time for the master artist Girth to unveil his latest work. What work could be hidden behind the veil? Is it a masterpiece or a disaster piece? I'm so excited I can hardly stand. I know it's one or all of us. If that were the case, I'd be flattered. This drum roll. I just hope it's not that nude portrait Nude portrait? Girth talked you into posing nude? It's no different than when you did it. No, it's completely different. This isn't the time to discuss this. We'll talk about it later. I'm glad that Nut never asked us to pose nude. Still, I remember that one job we did for him. Perhaps it'll be the picture of that day? Could be. Whatever it is, I'm curious to see it. Ready? Reveal! Oh my word. It's, yeah. So detailed for a 1999 game is all I have to say. Oh, this is a stunning self-portrait. Master Girth has shown his intimate understanding of the medium with this work. Self-portrait? Oh my. Wonderful. This painting is so realistic that it feels as if Master Girth is about to pop out of it any moment. Let's have a comment from the artist now. Yes. Well, the blue, pink, and purple light rings on the canvas represent the gentle eyes of the owners of the inn where I lived. The bright red hat is a symbol of the passion of Lamy, who has inspired me by modeling. The black coat is significant because it reminds me of the power and friendship of a hunter I met. Hunter Alec and his companions helped me a great deal. Yo, have you met my man Yusuke from Persona 5? Yusuke would be impressed. You and him would get along. Calling it. And the focal point of the picture is, of course, me. By surrounding myself with symbols of other people, I was trying to show the value of love. Yes, that's it. The title of this piece is Love. Love! What a brilliant commentary on the human condition. It's so simple yet incisive. I do believe that this is Girth's best work so far. Thank you so much, everyone. I like Girth, dude. Girth is very neat. Neat little NPC. It probably contradicts what I said before where I said I don't really care for Girth. I didn't really mean I don't care for Girth, but like, I didn't mean like, oh, Girth, best character in the game, but Girth is definitely neat. So I guess by definition I do care for Girth, because this was a pretty good moment for him. Let's go back to Ren. My mouth is so dry. I need to get another water. So you made it to the exhibition alright? Yeah, thanks to Alec and the others. It was excellent. It does seem that his talents are far in excess of the norm. Alec, I would consider this job done. I would like to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. This job turned out to be harder than it seemed at first. Yeah, but at least we found everyone and got them to the exhibition okay. It's definitely a success. Big or small success, I don't really care, I'm tired. I agree, let's go. I would give Arctolad 2 an 8 out of 10. Final boss cost the game a point. I'm pretty sure I also took a point off. I don't remember exactly, but I think I took a point off the game for that final boss as well. I mean, Arctolad, I still love the game. I just think it has like one terrible final boss. And there's a couple of small things that are like so minimal, they're not like costed a full point. The final boss was a full point off, but it's still my 10th favorite game of all time. It just makes my top 10, I think, even with that final boss. I thought about it. I really love that game. Chat, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get another water because I want to go for 5 hours today. Probably. I think I want to do a 5-hour stream today, so I'm gonna go really quickly. However, I won't be able to make it if I don't get another water. So I'm gonna be right back, go to my refrigerator, grab a water, and we'll play more Arctolad 3.